and welcome back to my channel. So from my last video I went through how I became aware I was first suffering with any form of anxiety, and I then spoke about the few times after that I suffered and what happened. Now, I mentioned at the start of the video how I looked back at the video after I'd posted it and I really reflected on what I said. And what I wanted to tell you all really was that at that time, when I first went to the doctors 2 days before me and my partner at that time split up, all I was worried about and concerned about was fixing the reason I was crying so much. So fixing my feelings. I wanted to stop feeling the way I did. I didn't want to focus on why I was feeling like that. I was in complete denial about so much stuff. All I wanted to do was feel better. And then obviously when I went to counselling, I was given CBT, again, I wanted to feel better. And I didn't really focus on some underlying fears, because I definitely know there is the pattern that occurs within all of my feeling anxious, and that is them fears. But I think you have to come up to a point in your life, and no one can push you, no one can say you need to go and see a counsellor, nothing like that, because I don't believe that's the reason to fix everything. Again, there is no fix. I think you have to kind of come aware in yourself that at some point you're going to have to kind of dive deep into them fears and try and figure out why you're getting them. So, for example, right now I'm going through a little bit of a hard time. I'll explain a little bit more to you over my next few videos. So I know I have a fear, and this again is a fear that I knew I had at quite a young age. I have a fear of being alone. I also have a fear that by the time I'm 30, I'm still going to be not settled down, married, children, or even have literally found someone that I'm going to be with for quite a while, and is just going to help me through that really and help me grow. I also have a fear of I'm not good enough. And then I have a fear of always letting people down. So they're my fears. My main one is my fear is of being alone. And looking back onto my video and going over how I first suffered with anxiety, you might be thinking I said it was a bit of a bad relationship, and it was terrible. And I didn't leave. And the reason I didn't leave is because I had a fear of being alone. I had a fear of leaving my ex and his family. I had a fear of leaving all and starting again. And I've come to realise that until we actually see a pattern in the way we feel and feel, we're not going to be able to really come to that stage where we're like, I need to sort this little area out. I can't fix it. It's not going to go away like that, but I can really work on it. And I can realise and become aware of when I'm having that fear. Oh, hang on. I'm not going to let this fear take over me. I'm not going to let it make me suffer with the anxiety or any sort of form of depression. And that's where I've become this last year or so, really. More specifically, the last few months. And I want to go forward a little bit with you more about my experiences, how I cope, and also a little bit more around them fears and counselling and therapy and finding the right therapist. So I will see you all soon.